Hey guys, so we are going to be starting this vlog out later in the afternoon, but it is Friday and we are going to have a movie night. So we are going to watch Scoob. I went and got it from the Red Box. And we're going to watch that, and everybody got their treats and their drinks. I'm going to show you guys what I ended up picking out for myself. But Ethan picked donuts and a Mountain Dew. Seth picked different types of gummies, Sour Patch Kids, and then these 3D blocks. And then a soda. I did let them get a soda for the movie. I'm going to try these twin snakes because Crafty Girl swears these are the best. So I'm going to try those. And then I got these for when I'm craving a little chocolate. I'm probably going to put those in the freezer. I got puffs. I wanted the crunchy ones, but they didn't have any more. And then everybody's been talking about this Dr. Pepper cream soda. So I'm going to try this. This vlog's going to be a little weird. A lot of you want to see me do recipes again or try other people's recipes. And I'm going to be 100% honest with you. Meal vlogs and kind of like recipe videos are not my favorite thing to do. The only reason I did them in the past is because you guys really requested them a lot. As far as meal vlogs go, we eat the same thing over and over and over again. We have our staples, and then every once in a while I'll throw in a new recipe and change it out. But for the most part, you guys have seen what we eat. I haven't really thrown anything new in there. So today what I'm going to do is show you guys one of the recipes that I found through Crafty Girl Vlogs, but she got from Natasha's Kitchen. If you haven't checked out Crafty Girl Vlogs, she does home decor, Dollar Tree style videos, and Natasha's Kitchen, I guess, just has a whole bunch of recipes on it. I've tried one of hers, but I'm definitely saved a few to try in the future. So, you know, I'm going to link both of those below. If I forget, remind me and I will put the links in the description. So I follow the directions for the most part. I don't start my pasta yet. Normally I would marinate my chicken in lemon juice with a little bit of olive oil and this stuff here, but I forgot to this morning because I like to let it sit for a couple hours overnight, if you're going to cook it in the morning before work, whatever, you know, meal prep. But I like to at least let it sit for a good 3 hours, but you know, you don't have to do that. So just lemon juice in the bag, this all-purpose Greek seasoning. I use the salt-free kind. I'm almost out, so I need to replace that. My finger was in the way, sorry. But yeah, I'll just let it sit in a bag with that, and then I will move to this step. So this is just an egg and some milk with panko breadcrumbs and some more of this seasoning, and you just dip your chicken in the egg and then in the breadcrumb mix, and then she pan fries it. I tried that, but mine didn't cook very well, so I'm just going to toss it in the oven because that worked out better. I'm just not a fan of cooking in grease. So, or oils, I'm not good at it. So I don't know if this would go good in an air fryer. I don't have one to try it out, but if you've cooked chicken in the air fryer, maybe that's an option for you. But anyway, that's what I'm going to do. I've got my oven set to 400 degrees. I'm going to cook it till it's done. So while that's cooking, I want to talk to you guys about the movies that we watched today. So Scoob, the kids really enjoyed it. They want to buy it. So it's one that I'll add to the list of movies that they want to purchase. Then I watched The Invisible Man, and it wasn't a bad movie. I think this is more a me problem and not the movie's problem, but I was very annoyed with the decisions she was making. For me personally, I would have made different decisions, and that just annoyed me and frustrated me. So yeah, I don't want to discourage you from watching it if you really have wanted to see it, because it wasn't a bad movie. Like I said, this is a me problem, not the movie's problem. But it's definitely not one I'm going to add to my favorites of the year or one that I'm going to purchase again. It's, you know, it just is what it is. As far as my snacks go, the twin snakes that Crafty Girl recommended, they are good. I approve. and I do like that Dr. Pepper cream soda. However, you guys, I have not had soda in so long that whenever, or candy for that matter, whenever I have anything sweet like that, it's a lot. For me, I've lost 10 pounds so far this month, and as far as what I'm doing, I'm just doing intuitive eating, so I don't beat myself up if I eat something that isn't considered healthy. Obviously soda is not healthy, but at the same time, I'm allowed to enjoy a soda without feeling guilty about it. That doesn't mean that I have to completely start over and give up. It just means that I enjoyed a soda today, and you know, I'm gonna pick back up a water when I'm done with my soda and get back on just drinking water. I'm not doing any sort of dieting. If I take things out of my diet, I stick with it for a while, and then when I've reached my goal, I throw everything out the window, eat whatever I want, and completely sabotage myself. So for me, intuitive eating is what works best. I don't know, guys. I've got to start planning the next room that I am working on. I've figured out how big the room is and how much it's probably going to cost me to do, but I have to just get around to actually taking care of it. Right now, I am really stressed with this back to school thing, and you know, no choice is the right choice. Like, there's no just one answer. I know everybody has their opinions. I took a poll, and pretty much my audience is 50-50 on what they're going to do, whether they're going to do virtual homeschool option or they're going to send their kids back. So this is what it looks like when you cook it. I cooked mine at 400 for 30 minutes, but I've got like thick ones. So obviously if yours are thinner, you're going to want to cook those less because you don't want dry chicken. Nobody wants dry chicken. So she uses 10 ounces of fettuccine. I just use the full 16-ounce box. So you might want to double the sauce. As I don't double the sauce, I do find that this does not make the best leftovers. So if you have to reheat this for somebody, I'm not a fan because the sauce, it just seems to dry out in the fridge. So I prefer to make this fresh and eat it right off the stove. But yeah, just a heads up, maybe doubling the sauce might help. Not 100% sure because I haven't done it. I'm on the sauce part. I think she just uses Parmesan cheese. I can't remember. But I just use the Italian style. It's got a little bit of everything in there. We prefer this. And then instead of the starchy water, I just add a little bit of milk to it to kind of, you know, extend it a little bit, I guess. Kind of how I put my twist on this creamy lemon chicken Alfredo. And that's what it looks like. I'll plate it up. I do add a vegetable. Today's peas, and I've already made a mess. But anyway, today's peas, the last time I made it, I put broccoli to the side. Peas are just easier to mix in because they're easier to eat that way. But before, I just put broccoli to the side. So again, super simple. Just add a vegetable of your choice to it. I don't add the parsley. That's just a personal thing. I do have 2 containers of leftovers for a leftover night. I added extra milk and cheese, so we will see if that keeps the sauce creamy or if the noodles suck it all up again. I will try to let you guys know, but I've got 2 containers of leftover. Let me know if you guys try that recipe and if you enjoyed that little kind of segment in here of a cook with me kind of thing. If you guys want me to do more like that, let me know in the comments, and I will try to remember to share when we try new recipes. I also beat The Last of Us 2, which I'm kind of sad about because it's one of my favorite games, but on a positive note, the Assassin's Creed, the new one, comes out in November, so I don't have too long to wait before that one comes out. Aaron wants me to try a couple of his games to see if I'll like them, but again, I'm picky, so I don't know if that's going to work out. But I'm going to try them and see. I haven't really been reading much, guys. I just don't have the attention span right now for stories and books. My mind has been a lot on school and, you know, making the decision that's best for our family and our kids. Obviously, there's no right choice here. I think whatever decision you make is what's going to be best for your family. And again, there's no right choice. This is a judgment-free zone. I'm not going to judge you one way or the other. This is a hard decision for me, so I can only imagine, you know, how you're feeling as well. Thankfully, my school is answering questions and concerns from parents, and you know, giving us those answers so that we can better make decisions. Our schedule is going to change, and we're going to be back on a normal schedule. I'm so excited. By the time you guys see this, we will already be on our normal schedule again. But for, what was it, like a year, I worked nights. So I really didn't see the kids. I really didn't see Aaron. You know, I ran on very little sleep because I was trying to get the kids off to school, and then I would go to work later before they would get out of school, and by the time I would get home, everybody was asleep. So that was a hard year. And then Aaron got on night shift, and he's been on night shift for 2 years. So it's, again, we don't really see him very often unless we stay up late. So right now during the summer, we're on a night shift schedule, just so the kids and I can see him. And we were worried that when school started up again, you know, obviously the kids will be back on their day schedule. I'm starting to kind of work them back into that slowly. And you know, I would essentially be running on 3, maybe 4 hours of sleep if I was lucky, just to be able to see him and then still be up with the kids when I need to be up with the kids. So it was a lot. And thankfully, again, by the time you guys are seeing this, we will already have been on the day schedule for a while, but so ready for normal daytime schedule because I am such a morning person. I don't mind nights sometimes, you know, like pulling on a late night. But a late night to me is like 10, and then by 10 o'clock I like to be asleep. I'm getting old. What can I say? But yeah, just, you know, doing these all the time for like the past, 3 years now, it's just, I'm ready to be on days. Or a normal schedule where I can actually see my husband and he can be home and have dinner with us at a normal hour. I'm gonna go get the kitchen cleaned up, get the dishes done, and then probably just lay down and wait for my husband to get home and be really excited in just a few short days when we are back on day shift. And hopefully that'll give me more energy too to film more content for you guys. It's hard when you're running on 3-4 hours of sleep most of the time, and then trying to catch up where you can. And I don't know, I'm sure those of you that have a spouse on nights, or you're on nights yourself, you get it. Like, you get it, especially if you're a morning person like me. I can't. But anyway, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.